Hello, everybody. It's Blitz Mission 39.
Poppy321S.
Ryan, also known as Ryan.
And Excessive LP 39, also known as The Muscle.
And today is Frank's birthday, along with...
He's 18, he's legal, ladies!
But he can't drink.
But I can't drink. I can drive a tank in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
I can't drink.
Well, hey,
drinking
we're not in there anymore.
Yes, we are.
Frank,
We're not in Iraq.
Frank, you also can't have sex with minors, so stop it.
Let's get this game over with.
Alright, as you can see, we're about to do Sly 3.
Really?
Honor Among
I thought we were
Thieves.
going to do
Final part
Mr.
of
Bean's
Sly
Super Special
Marathon.
Drinking
Yeah.
Adventure.
Alright, just to say, guys, you might not want to talk all at the same time. We should balance it out.
We're trying out a new style of
Let's hope to God it
Carding.
recording.
It should
Recording.
work. It looks like it's working.
Hi there, little
So, this one's not as good as Sly 2.
No.
Hopefully this LP would be as good as Sly 2.
Well, to me it's better only
we ended
because this is
Sly
the
2 on a
first.
bad note, but I don't want to talk about
To
that.
me, this game's better only because this is the first Sly
Shut
game
up.
I've ever played. So it's got a
That's
special
different,
place in my heart.
I think it hurts.
Yeah, but
Sly 2.
I feel like Sly 2 just established a better story. It built up the characters a heck of a lot more. Sly
did.
3 is just going around recruiting people.
It did, but
this
again,
game
Sly
is
3 holds a
necessarily-
special place
I never
in my
said it was
heart.
bad. It's a
not a
nice,
bad game. We
it's a
gave it
good game.
7.5, dude.
Right, it's a good
It's not-
game.
it's a
It's
good
just
game.
not.
It's just not as
literally-
good as...
Right.
Whatever
It's-
happened to not talking over each other?
Well, we're giving.
Yeah, Steve, look who's talking. Oh yeah, if you guys are... So, not Ryan. Frank's playing first.
Yeah.
What's the order?
We're at Moyles.
I guess Frank,
It'll be-
Steve,
yeah.
me, and Ryan. No,
Yeah.
Ryan and me, because I went first last time.
Alright.
Wait, so is it gonna be Frank, me,
It's gonna
Dave,
be-
and then Steve, or
It's
No,
gonna
Frank,
be me,
Steve,
Steve, you,
that's
Dave.
complicated? Let's just go in a circle. Doesn't matter.
Alright,
I don't
whatever.
care. You can go. You
Alright,
go.
so just so you could go next.
No. You can go
You
Steve and then
greedy
you.
person.
I'm saying go Steve, then you, then me. I'll be
Whatever.
Oh my gosh, this is so complicated.
Oh, we didn't turn off the
Jungle Lord,
notifications.
still in a circle.
Who's Jungle Lord 2?
So I'll let you know
Oh,
who's
oh,
going next.
We didn't turn off
Alright.
notifications. Press select.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's SDOG?
This is it, Sly. The gags assembled and
guess we're
are in
bringing this back.
position
Here
to
goes my
help you
crack.
get up
There's
to
Dave,
that
they can
vault.
hear the
For
voices.
the rest of the operation, you are the ball.
Roger, Bentley. Starting my approach.
Get in that ball!
Let's hear it!
The balls! The balls!
I hear that.
I hear that artillery.
Artillery.
Sure you can make that. Oh wait, I double
That's
cheese.
panicking.
Oops.
Penelope. I'm ruining it all for you guys. Murray.
Oh, I'm pumped!
What did I do, Murray?
Dimitri.
Showtime, buddy.
The Guru.
Oh,
Alright, it's the cry of the
Well, way to
century,
just steal my line,
and the
Ryan.
ball's in the motion. Steve, stop talking.
Balls in
Shut
the
up.
Alright.
Go up the road, Frank.
I haven't
Come
played
on, Frank,
this.
you can do it. I believe
Alright.
You can do it.
So are we gonna do it like every mission or whatever, or if we die? It's like
Yes,
every mission, or
every
if we
time
die.
every time we legit die. We're not doing that bull crap like last time.
What, mission failed?
Yes.
Oh, why not? Alright.
That
Why
was a
not?
complete bull crap.
You know what, how about we don't, like, if we die, it doesn't
just
matter.
continue
Just
on.
finish the
Who
mission.
puts
Yeah.
guard elephants on a giant
whoever
stick?
You
starts-
don't have to talk that low.
How about just like, start the mission, finish this?
What I want to know is why would they put
Alright.
giant elephant guards on a
Second guy is
stick?
pulled.
Because they live in a
Third
world full of-
skyward. Roll
Not a
on,
Frank,
ball.
It makes
Frank,
no sense.
so if when you die 20 times again,
20 times.
Actually, I
Keep
said that
going.
about Frank that he would die a lot, but I ended up dying more in this Sly 2 LP.
I think
Wait
I died.
for
I
it.
died. Wait, remember when we started again? I couldn't beat a mission.
Okay, well.
Oh yeah. You kept falling into the water.
We'll voice all our opinions. Can I go first? Would you guys mind?
Go ahead, I
Just
don't
go on a
care.
little rant.
Sure.
This game is good. Don't get me wrong. It is a decent game, but there are a lot of times when there's like huge difficulty spikes and whatnot. Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay then.
Oh, with my line?
Stunt
No,
it.
you keep,
Alright, we'll
keep
just talk
pushing
over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is nowhere near a bad game. Like, some of the boss fights that you'll see later are really freaking annoying. There are certain missions that really ticked me off. The missions were okay. The game is just really short, actually. Much shorter than Sly 2, which was a fun experience.
No, Frank, you could just
And-
hit those.
Overall, the game did not change anything over Sly 2, which is my biggest disappointment. Like, coming from Sly 2 to Sly... Or, no, from Sly 1 to Sly 2, I mean, like, wow, they set the bar. But this is no different than Sly 2, you know? They didn't really improve anything. So, go ahead, Ryan.
I agree 100% with what Dave said, but really, I do like this game.
I like it more
It's
than.
not a bad. I like it better than Sly 1.
I like it. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I like it more than Sly 1. That's
I
really
forget
all
what I
that
had to do
counts.
here.
Yeah, so it's not a bad. This is
Yeah, I like Sly 3 a lot better
I'll
than Sly
go on that
1.
overlay right there.
I was gonna
Frank, you
say.
want to go next?
Yeah. I already voiced my opinions a lot. Where am I gonna go here?
Just chill.
Oh, okay.
You voice your opinion.
But like I said before, I thought Sly 2 was a way better game than this game. I mean, this game is good. I'm not gonna lie. This game was a nice, refreshing change of pace because in a while I haven't really played Sly at all. I mean, the last time I played Sly 2 was maybe, I don't know, a year. Well, other than the LP, it was maybe a year ago. But the third one, I mean, it's just not nearly as good. You have the story that really isn't a story at all. It's just recruiting people and then the final boss. That's about it. But Sly 2 had the story, it had the character development, it had everything that Sly 3 could have built on, but didn't
Who the hell's
capitalize on the
vacuuming
way.
upstairs?
My mom, probably.
At what?
Get the channel jump for the
8:30?
elevator.
I forgot. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm basically.
Well, like I just want to add that the first 2 worlds, which we'll get to, like not including this world.
God damn it.
The first 2 worlds are just so
Yes.
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah, they are.
Especially the second one.
I mean,
The third
don't
one
get me
is
wrong,
where
this-
the game really starts to pick up for me.
Yeah.
That's where I started to actually have fun with the game.
Like, really though, the only thing they improved on were the graphics. They do look a lot more colorful than Sly 2.
Well, this is also the HD club version of it, so.
Yeah, but we did play the HD
Yeah.
version of Sly 2 as well, and I can safely say this looks a lot better.
Who
I
puts
even
a
played
code
Sly
like-
3 on the PS1 or PS2.
You have or you haven't?
I have,
Yeah.
The only Sly
and
game
I
I played
thought,
on the
yeah, I
PS.
thought there was a bump up in graphics.
Yeah, there was.
The only Sly game I played on the PS2
Like, but there was a
Sly
there's a
3.
pretty big difference between 1 and 2, but in terms of graphics. But like in terms of 2 and 3, graphic-wise, it actually wasn't.
Yeah, it looks almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
Sly 3 just looks like, I don't know, a bit brighter. I'm not sure if it's just me.
yeah,
but-
I see what you mean.
You could tell the color palette was right.
Yeah.
All right, Frank, Steve, you've been holding you off long enough.
Yeah.
Go, Steve.
Go ahead, Steve. We
Yeah,
know this is your favorite thing to do.
We just said everything.
Babylon.
Well, I mean, just
Now,
like you
before
guys
you
said.
begin,
So you is having a backstory.
Interruption.
I'll start when I was born. Oh, how I wanted a pony.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
the
ahead.
second game is definitely better than this, but like I said, I just personally like this one better for personal reasons. But again, Sly 2 was great.
So you kill my uncle.
Sly
My
1,
uncle was killed by Sly 2.
Sly 1, I didn't like because it was that one-hit system unless you had a charm.
yeah,
that
that
ticked
yeah,
me
that was
off. And then, like we had with the fail, I thought I was in range. That epic fail.
I can't believe he quoted his own thing.
Yep.
His own death.
Yep, we had
Never-
that epic fail.
never thought I'd
I
see
mean,
the day.
like I said, I really like that took me off. Sly 2, they introduced the health system, which I liked, and it gave me it was like a free world, which I like better. Then with this one, it was they were trying to make a better Sly 2, but they couldn't pick it up.
That's a really good way to put it, actually.
Yeah.
They tried, but they kind of...
They botched
got
it up.
close.
They just botched it up.
Well, the biggest thing is the story. The story is not.
Yeah, the story's just not there, is it?
No, yeah,
But really, like when you look at the big picture, Sly's not a very story-driven game. The series in general, but like
Sly 2, I mean...
Sly 2 at least
Sly
had
2
something
gave
going
that
for it.
emotional feel.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
They were all best friends. Here, I don't feel it.
Yeah,
I
here...
don't see that connection.
Right. Oh, God.
At the end, kind of, I do.
I still don't know what this thing is.
Hey, why don't I do Bentley? I probably have the most in common with them.
Alright, so we all gave our opinions now.
Yeah.
Now let's let the not talking about the game begin.
I will talk about the game a little bit. Like, one thing I don't really like is, the replayability. The
Replayability.
replayability isn't really there.
Yeah,
They
No,
took
it's
out
not.
the bottle
It
system.
really, yeah, that's it.
That kind of
even in the other games, there's not really much.
The only part of replay I had
Well,
about this
actually-
game was going back to a couple of the levels just to
For the-
screw around, like
Yeah.
the pirate level. I
Well,
just went back just to
they're
pickpocket
actually-
everybody and go along
Aren't there,
ships.
like, extra missions you can
Yeah,
actually
to 100%.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of extra missions, but they're really tedious. It's mostly
Right.
just replaying them with like a
do?
time
Harder
limit.
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I'd rather be going
Oh,
back
and another
and-
thing before I forget, because this villain goes away. I hate this main villain. I hate Dr. M. He's not an interesting villain.
No.
He's
Not-
just
especially
about-
compared
he's
to
just a
Clockwork.
monkey.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
And not the funny kind.
totally agree.
Oh, every LP with Steve results in gaseous override.
That was like 10 seconds
Steve,
long,
what makes
too.
us think you want to smell your ass fumes?
Steve, we
Because I'm a
polluted.
caring person.
We've already polluted Dave's basement. Now you gotta pollute mine. Is Ryan's next? Is
Don't
Ryan's
say
next on
something
the
along
agenda?
with
Oh no, I mean,
Let's stop yelling.
Steve's never coming over my house.
One, I don't want to know. I don't want him to know where I live. I don't want to know where I sleep. I don't even want to let him know where my ass or his ass fumes can go.
They can go anywhere.
I want to use my toilet for another week.
Dave, that only happened 5 times.
And I want food in my fridge when I wake up in the morning.
Who needs food? It's completely overrated.
I don't want my house to become a starving village.
Steve just said food is completely overrated.
Well, for you guys, for me, I need it.
That's what I'm
I think everyone needs
It's an
it, Steve.
addiction.
No, you guys don't. You're fine.
You're like that guy from Epic Mealtime. You just screw the Indian kids. I'm eating.
So this is all flashback from Sly 2.
Yeah.
Not re- well. This part. Yeah, they won't. Like I played this
Well,
before.
it's mostly backstory.
When I was a kid, I got this before I beat Sly 2, so like it kind of ruined for me what happened at the end. I mean, he doesn't really mention what happened to Clockwork. He just like he only mentioned Clockwork once. He says the Clockwork incident, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess I kind of liked since I didn't play the other thing. But at the same time, Clockwork was such a big deal.
Yeah. There's
Like,
all
you
this
would think
build.
it would be more than just a.
Well,
There's all this
passing
build
at
up
the same
about
time,
it.
I'm
and-
glad they didn't, because if you just recycle the same main enemy throughout a game series, it
No,
gets
I'm just.
boring.
I'm not saying they should have brought him back. I'm just saying
They should have made it.
They should have made it
Turns
more of
into-
a
and it
big
turns into
deal.
Transformers,
No,
like,
no,
hey,
no.
Megatron's dead. Oh, he's back to life. He's dead. He's back to
we're not
life.
saying,
That's
we're
not
not saying
saying
at
at
all
all.
that they need to bring him back. We're saying that they just need to make a more interesting villain in return.
This is true.
Or that they just
Look at
mention
Dr.
him
He's
more
not
than
even.
once.
He's just a baboon.
In fact, he's only in this part of the game and the end.
Yeah.
He never shows up, never does anything menacing. I know
That's what I'm
Clockwork
talking
doesn't
about.
do
There's
that, but
no-
it gives him a lot.
Yeah,
more
but it feels like he's
Right.
just constantly looming over you, like, you've got
Yeah.
Clockwork
Yeah.
coming, he's coming, he's
Yes, and you always get reminded because of all the Clockwork
coming.
parts.
We gotta get the Clockwork parts, else Clockwork will enslave us all. It's just
Right.
like,
This one, you're just going around getting
however,
people
what I
on your
didn't like
team,
about
and then
that
that's it.
is, like, the whole part of how they explain how to live forever, it's a hate chip.
Yeah,
Really?
Oh.
Really, guys? That's the best you can think of?
That's a good
No?
point.
Yeah.
Hate
like,
chip.
But anyway,
it's a
here's-
microchip that
Here's the main
hates.
story. Here's the main story of Sly 3. The whole game has you gathering people to help you on your way to
Steve.
break
Yo.
into Doctor. I thought we were going in. Whatever. All right, Steve's playing next, but the whole thing is you're trying to break into.
Oh,
Doctor.
I got the tutorial
Okay,
level.
Steve, shut up.
Jump back.
Am I allowed to talk? Just saying.
No,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not.
This is my house.
Shut up, Frank. Just let him talk.
Yeah.
I love you.
The whole narrative here is that you're trying to get into Dr. N's base, but the problem is you need a team. It's only you and Bentley. So the whole game, all 5 chapters. No, it's like 6 chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 chapters.
No,
You're just,
It's one chapter for each.
the last one's not really a chapter. It's just.
It's one chapter for each
So for the
recruit.
5 chapters, you're recruiting people.
Right.
But yeah, the narrative here is that yes, you are trying to stop Dr. M from doing something, and you need a team to do it. And the whole game is you recruiting.
Well, it's not even trying to stop Dr. M. It was trying to get into the vault, but when they
Right, the
went
Cooper
there,
Vault, which
they
is
saw
all-
that Dr. M had set up shop, and they need a crew to get in there. Which is what you saw at the beginning. That was him with the crew.
That's
team.
actually near the end of the game.
So that doesn't come back into play for a while.
Right.
The rest of episodes 1 through 5 are just flashback.
No.
So this is just a flashback.
It is quite lame.
It is. It's just not nearly as good as Sly 2. Sly 2, you had an actual story that was progressing. This is just flashback, flashback,
Well, the
flashback,
whole thing's a
flashback.
flashback. It's like even Forrest Gump. Like the whole movie's flashback until the very end.
Personally, I don't like Forrest Gump.
I love Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Forrest Gump is a classic.
Well, Steve, you suck. You also like men in static goats.
What?
Does
was
Steve
mad.
just like
Go!
enjoy circles? I like circles!
I like circles,
that was
I
what
like
we're supposed to
circles,
do.
I like circles.
Press L3 to
I believe in you.
Hi. Where's the battery? Let's go.
We still have to eat cake, you know, guys.
Cake?
Got to do it, yeah. I thought of you, Steve. I was like, we should get a big cake. But I mean that in the nicest way possible.
I feel insulted now. I'm gonna go kill myself.
No, Steve, no. Who also makes
Go
circles?
love yourself.
Go love yourself.
Go love yourself.
I still wanna go.
Yes,
That's
he
called-
did. Good job, Ryan.
Well, actually, I don't think I can mention that on this LP.
Nope.
Steve, since we love you, we're letting you do Full tutorial.
We're letting you, Steve, because we love you, because we like you. We're letting you play the game and be in the LP. And as an added bonus, we'll let you eat here.
But Steve, if we have to finish this at my house like we did Sly 2, you're not going.